Hi, class of fall 2008. We're just here to tell you about Bio 25 and 26. It's a really, really hard class. Make sure you study. Do the old exam. Do the lab. All the lab handouts. Answer all the questions.
I like doing the study guide.
And do the study guide.
But only on the hard stuff, otherwise it's a waste of paper.
And study.
Oh, and then print out your notes, so it's like
30 seconds.
2 on 1.
Make sure you
sheet.
print out the histology.
Histology.
Okay, so Sullivan's Bio 26 tips. Don't procrastinate. Make sure that you read the handouts, lecture notes, study, and actually pay attention in class because extra credit counts.
And do the old exams.
Do the old exams, yeah.
Hey everybody, we're going to give you a couple tips here on how to do well in Sullivan's A&P class, whichever one you're taking, 25 or 26, with 4 simple things you can do. First,
Number 1, review notes after each lecture.
Number 2, utilize the practice material available, such as the WebCT practice questions and the practice test.
make sure you make time to go to open lab and office hours.
And last but not least, read his blog for extra credit answers. Every point counts. There you go. Good luck.
Hey Sullivan students, we're Sullivan's about 26 students from the spring semester. We got an A in this course, so you should listen to what we have to say. First of all, you have to
Study, do old exams,
do some more studying, use the open labs wisely, and
go to lecture all the time. This is very helpful.
very, very helpful.
Good luck!
Okay, go.
Bring food to lab because you're going to get hungry. Study at least 10 minutes a day and use office hours.
Do your study guides, review old lecture exams, and study every day.
Come to open lab, email Chris if you have any questions. Do old exams and review and study your notes all the time.
Wang it.
Any test.
This is advice.
Yes. Advice.
Turn off the notes.
What helped you?
Okay.
It's like audition.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
On?
Yeah.
Okay, if I could give advice, I would print out the notes in advance and read them every day.
Forever, ever, ever.
Hello, we have a public service announcement for you, and we just want to let you guys know that if you want to be successful, go to class every day, especially Fridays, because usually he likes to give quizzes when nobody's there on Fridays. So that's just one quick thing.
Study and learn to love Bio A&P. Embrace the suck. Be prepared to go ovaries and testicles through the wall.
Okay, so what you need to do is read the material, definitely. You need to study a little bit every night, right? You need to not cram before the test, and what else, guys? That's it? No drinking.
If I could give you guys advice, I would say sit in the front row and go to office hours.
Another way to succeed in Bio 26 is to go to every lecture class and write down notes as he talks onto your notes that you print off the line.
A few ways to succeed in Bio 26 is to take advantage of open labs and use all your lab time to its fullest.
Another way to succeed in Bio 26 is to constantly read your notes thoroughly and to every single detail.
So print out the notes, take a lot of notes, and do the online quizzes, because what happens is that a lot of the questions from the quiz end up being on the following test. So when you take
You're
the
so
test,
smart, Chris.
Thanks, Aaron.
Come to every lecture, and after every lecture, study the notes after, so you reiterate it inside your brain, and give yourself a couple days before the test to start studying, and just go over your notes over and over again. At least what?
I say a week.
At least a week. At least a week.
Start studying the
Sounds
day the
good.
lecture happens.
Yeah, so study, and study right after the lecture. to reiterate the information. Good luck.
Make sure you print out your notes. Don't fall behind. Make sure you always keep up. Like when you go home, read the notes over again, highlight, make little side notes, and come to class because sometimes it gives bonus questions, and sometimes he'll throw out like pop quizzes, or sometimes he'll even just write your name on a sheet and turn it in, and you'll get a little bit of credit for that.
And like study with like, you know, get a group of people to study together, like when you're in lab and stuff. And go to lab and like I said, get a study group together and look at the models. Look at the models and try to create a key, like, you know, go over it with your friends and stuff. And then ask him, because a lot of the times he'll just give you the answer and he'll make you think about it and everything. If you're ever, you know, having problems or something, just feel free to ask him. And
hello fellow students, just letting you guys know, in order to be successful for Bio 26, we suggest that you guys use note cards from the lecture notes. That helps a lot. That helped me. Just study them a little bit every day and eventually they'll stick with you. Just do that and read the book and bring questions and you can be successful. Thanks.
Okay, go.
Okay. To be successful in Bio 25-26 class, read your notes, study histology, study the models in lab, go to open lab, and do the practice exams. Come to class for pop quizzes.
And your name?
And I'm Delsa.
Okay.
Just study the material, go over the notes, look in the book, and memorize the words, vocab. That's it.
If I had to give you guys advice, I would say go online and look at the lab histology images.